Hey guys, it's Monday. Teagan is at his grandparents' house, and Ben and I are gonna see Rogue One finally. We're kind of twisting around turns here. So
Yeah,
I'm trying my best to hold the camera steady. So look for our Rogue One review, our very belated Rogue One review.
I know everybody in the world's seen it already.
So the movie doesn't start for like another hour, so we'll find something to do to keep us busy. I want to go to the Auburn Mall real quick because their Go Game store is going out of business. You know, for the season, it's like a seasonal store. And I'm hoping maybe they'll have some like mystery minis for 50 to 75% off.
Yeah, that would be good.
There's only like 5 more days left, so it may be empty by now. You never know. Just like FYE was such a bust yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited for Rogue One, and also today they announced the title of the next Star Wars movie, which is The Last Jedi. They're not mentioning episode numbers anymore.
No.
Probably, I guess once they hit episode 8, it may be a little daunting for people who, you know, like when you were hesitant of Doctor Who for a while.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because you're like, oh my gosh, you have to go back and watch 10 seasons of Doctor Who to get all caught up.
Yeah, that's true. I had You Now on this morning because I was responding to, messages on our wall and stuff. I'm still getting used to You Now. But anyway, I was responding to stuff, and when I opened up You Now, one of the trending videos that had popped up, you know how it automatically starts a video when you start You Now? Yeah. It was just some girl sleeping. And it had been, and the session had been on for 9 hours and 13 minutes. So she literally fell asleep, and she was being watched.
Wow.
While she slept. She had
that's like real Truman Show territory.
She had like 200 viewers when I opened up the computer this morning. I'm like, 200 people are watching this girl sleep, and you can't even see her. Like, she's completely covered with a blanket. You just see a little bit of hair sticking out. Like what if she's not even there? Maybe it's like a mannequin hiding in there, and they're just sitting there watching her sleep.
We've been like tossing around ridiculous ideas for live streams, like my birthday Monopoly game. Yes.
Like thinking about like putting it up, like, doing it on the phone or something, and having it just being pointed at the game board area, and then like you just watch the game. Like you could hear us talking, but it wouldn't be like pointed at people or anything.
We have some. We make a puzzle, like a 1,000-piece puzzle live.
Oh my gosh, that would take forever. That would take forever. That'd take a lot of planning because we couldn't do it when Teagan was around.
Yeah, we have like, I know we have a Mickey Mouse puzzle we've been meaning to put together forever.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those pop-out ones where it looks like Mickey's like popping out of the puzzle. And I've been wanting to put that together forever. Maybe we could live stream us putting together like this 1,000-piece puzzle.
That would be exciting.
That'll be what we do when we get old. Alright, I'm putting together the puzzle.
Start the live stream.
I'm putting on my puzzling glasses.
I got my Snapchat glasses on. They make those. Did you know that?
I've heard of them.
They're Snapchat spectacles.
I need my Snapchat spectacles.
I didn't know these were a real thing, but apparently they are. You wear these and it Snapchats what you're doing.
I've heard of the
crazy.
What were they, like the Google glasses where they had like the stuff like built in?
Yeah.
I haven't heard much about those in a while.
No.
All right, off to the theater. We've been ranting for 5 minutes already.
We're so random.
There are a surprising amount of cars here in the parking lot on a Monday afternoon.
I know that the next school district over had no school today for teachers workshop. I don't know if this district did as well, but they're right next to each other, so I don't know.
Now I know time must be running out on Rogue One in the theater, so it's probably like in the tiny theater.
It's probably in the tiny theater, and we'll probably be the only ones there with maybe one other person.
Some older couple.
Older couple who's like, I've seen everything right now.
And they'll sit directly behind us, right?
And go,
is that Darth Tater? We did find some stuff at the Go Game store. We found some Disney villain blind bags and Monster High makeup blocks. We'll show them off to you later today. All right, movie time.
Movie time, and we're hungry.
Yeah, we have to get a movie snack.
We had lunch really, really early.
Yeah, like at 10:30.
Because I was hungry when I left my workout, so I got us lunch on the way home. So it was like 10:30 when I ordered lunch. Now I'm hungry.
All right, we'll see what we can get.
Food.
Let's go. You squished. So we're back from seeing Rogue One in the theater finally. I have a feeling it's only going to be there till the end of the week, so I'm glad we got it in before it disappeared.
Yes.
I really, really enjoyed it.
I did too.
Especially since the first Star Wars, not Episode 1, not the prequel, but the original.
Episode 4.
Episode 4, New Hope, the one that starts with Luke and Leia and all that. It was fresh in our mind because we recently watched it with Teagan. And if you know going in that it's supposed to take place directly before the events of that 1977 Star Wars, I want to say it is. And they did a great job making it feel like it would seamlessly fit, you know, flow from one movie. Like you stop watching Rogue One and go directly into the original Star Wars. And it would just felt like it would flow seamless. I can't say seamlessly tonight.
You got it.
And I don't, even though it's like, I don't want to spoil anything, even though it's 3 months old. But I won't. There's like,
there's you know how it ends.
Yeah.
You know, but there are events in there that we don't want to spoil. So it was good.
I think Teagan would have got a big kick out of it. It may have been a little too intense in some spots for him. Especially what happens to the new robot character.
There are so many robots in this movie.
And stormtroopers.
A lot of fighting and a lot of stormtroopers that I think
he would be bouncing off the walls. They'd be like, oh, bots are bad!
And he would be upset because so many die and he just...
Bot broke!
Yeah, so...
But yeah, I thought it was a great movie. It's not a follow-up to A Force Awakens.
No.
But yeah, big thumbs up from us. Can't wait to see it again when it comes out on Blu-ray. And it even filled in like some gaps that...
It did.
From the first Star Wars movie that after all these years, like, oh. So that's why that...
Happened.
Yeah.
We can't say anything.
And if you didn't know, it was about the team of rebels who steal the Death Star plans. That's mentioned in passing in the original Star Wars, but here they flesh it all out.
They did such an amazing job taking that one little line
and making a whole movie out of it.
Huge movie out of it. And it was really good.
And I even had to fill Ben in afterwards, like General Tarkin.
I don't understand. I mean, I know that it's computer generation and everything, but I don't understand how they can possibly make people come back from the dead.
Well, he was totally computer generated.
I know, it was crazy.
And it looked pretty darn convincing.
You wouldn't know.
He didn't look like
I didn't know he was dead.
He didn't look like he stepped out of Pixar.
I didn't know. When I had made a comment when we left the movie that it's amazing how they can bring people back to life. And I was talking about Carrie Fisher because...
Spoiler alert.
What? Well, it's pretty obvious. She's the one that gets the plans.
Spoiler alert, they get the plans.
And blow up the Death Star. If you don't know that about Star Wars already, then there's no hope for you. But anyway, they bring back... okay, so Carrie Fisher comes back, but like young Princess Leia. Not as, you know...
Like I was saying, how one movie flows into the other.
And that's how it flows.
So, yeah, that was great. And we saw trailers for the new Spider-Man. Believe it or not, I hadn't seen that trailer before.
It looks awesome. I cannot wait for the new Spider-Man.
There was a trailer for the Wonder Woman movie that I hadn't seen before.
Which I want to see, too.
We're falling behind on our DC movies. We haven't seen Batman vs. Superman. We haven't seen Suicide Squad. I think those are the only two. But it feels like there's been more than that.
Yeah.
And let's see, what was the other one? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy #2.
Yes, with Baby Groot. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that with little Baby Groot. I am Groot? No, you are not. No, wrong. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Is it because Baby Groot, or Toddler Groot now,
Toddler Groot, yeah.
reminds you of...
This is little Toddler Groot right here.
He's nibbling on some Cocoa Puffs as we speak.
All I have to do is teach him how to say, I am Groot. Can you say, I am Groot?
Huh?
Not bad. He's getting there. Oh, there was our movie review. I don't know when we'll get to the movies again. 2 movies in like less than a week.
I know.
That doesn't happen for us very often. It was like before this, I think the last movie we saw was Storks back in September.
I think so.
All right, we're going to head to bed. Thumbs up to Rogue One. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.